What up, everybody? It's your boy SGFL, and we are back with another video, You Dig. And if you can tell by these faces in the background, man, you know who's up next, man. Very prominent figure here on the channel, man. It's the one and only Rotten Messiah. If you know, you know. Well, he's back bringing us two more joints for us to check out. Of course, he done dropped a plethora of music for us, man. That's why he has his own playlist to be linked in the description below. So most definitely, if you haven't already, man, make sure you get real familiar. Rotten Messiah, super dope musician. Message in the music, man. Drop a lot of information for you to tap in and check out, make your brain think a little bit, man. If you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? That's the main thing about the Rock Messiah. Also, a little teaser. Haven't heard the songs yet, but if I know anything about rock music, wait for that beat drop. Man's beat selection is phenomenal each and every time. Once again, all the information for Rock Messiah linked in the description below. But like I said, we got two new joints to run through up next, man. The first one up, man, is called Architect of the Cage. All right, we're gonna rock it out to that one first. Listen to it, and we'll come back, have a little discussion if you know how we do with these double plays. And then after that one, man, we're gonna move right into his other song, I'm the Monster Your God Made, man. Same thing. Listen to it, we're gonna come out, have a discussion, and then we're gonna bring this train on home, man. Once again, man, if you like any part of the song, the video, the premise, subject matter, whatever it is, man, share the music on your social media. That's all I ask you guys to do. Share it out there, man. Tag and credit the artists. Give them that proper respect. We want to make sure that we give other people the opportunity to check out these phenomenal artists, man, and don't gatekeep it to ourselves, because how we continue to let these artists grow, build, mature, fan base grow, gives us more music to check out because they're inspired. You know, it's a scratch my back, I scratch yours kind of thing. You know what I'm talking about? But let's jump right here into the first track once again for Rock Messiah, entitled Architect of the Cage. You ready? I'm ready. Let's go. My man always got these like God of War, ancient Egyptian, Mesopotamian, Mediterranean violins on the river started out. It's just like iconics.
I kept the peace like it was holy. Swallowed thunder, called it rain. Turned my spine into a doorway. Every note dissolved to okay. Told myself it wasn't losing, just a softer way to win. Brick by brick I built a shelter. From the fights I wouldn't begin. I was silenced like armor, but it rusted in my chest. Every compromise I offer put another lock on the rest. You don't notice the change when you're the one who forged them. You don't feel the walls rise when you're the one who poured them. Now I'm pacing in a room I designed, calling it love, calling it fine. Every hour, let it go, carved into stone. Every surrender, stacking the throne. I didn't fall, I laid the floor. Told them what I would endure. Now I'm trapped in the lines I drew. Built my own prison just to keep you.
Built my own prison to keep you.
Just to keep you. I mistook calm for connection, mistook quiet for respect. Thought if I'd been just a little, the cracks wouldn't spread. Yet you tipped the balance by disappearing. Made myself smaller each time. Turned discomfort into patience, called erosion being kind. And every time I swallow fire just to cool the room down.
Swallow fire to cool the room down.
While the ceiling still holds, you don't hear the break when the fracture is slow. Now I'm pacing in a room I designed, calling it love, calling it fine. Every hour, let it go, carved into stone. Every surrender, stacking the throne. I didn't fall, I laid the floor. Taught them what I would endure. Now I'm trapped in the lines I drew. Built my own prison just to keep you.
Built my own prison to keep you, man. Keep you.
No villain here, no monster crown. Just a man who kept backing down. No iron bar, no shouted blame. Just quiet habits wearing my name. I thought I was keeping the peace. I was teaching it how to cage me. I thought I was keeping the peace. I was teaching it how to cage me. Now I'm pacing in a room I designed. Truth in the cracks of every line. Every I'll be fine. Echoing out of every tomorrow. Every tomorrow, harder to swallow. I didn't fall, I paved the floor. Made myself off easy to ignore. Now I'm staring at what I knew. You don't need change when you give them to you. I don't yell anymore, I just go quiet. Don't push back. That's how you know something changed. Used to fight for the balance, now I just measure the weight. Don't push back. I stop arguing thunder, let the silence decide. Push back. When you bend long enough, you start choosing the side. Push back on, push back on. There's no bars on the windows, no guard at the door, just a man in the corner who won't reach anymore. Push back. Respect doesn't shatter, it fades and it slides.
My man getting off his chest with this one, I can't lie.
Push back on, push back on. Now I sit with the echo of the vows I let slide. Built the cell out of patience, watch the years slip by. Let my backbone go soft, let my boundaries high, kept the peace so consistent. I buried my pride, that survival was love, that surrender was wise. But you don't lose yourself once you lose yourself in peace. You agree to set aside. Push back though, no one locked the door. I did.
This whole time I'm just like picturing like a video in my head. All right, everybody, that was the first track up from Rotten Messiah, man, titled Architect of the Cage. All right, that was more so like a therapy session for real. You know what I mean? Like getting off your chest, had a lot of built up. If you want to have that whole premise, like I said, I always got videos in my head of just like rotting on the couch, you know, with a therapist or whatever like that, and basically just spilling everything, getting all out there, and that therapist came and take it like, whoa, this is heavy. You know what I mean? Stuff like that, man. But this is about like obsession with like keeping the peace, but slowly turning it into like a self-imprisonment. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I built a cage to keep you. Things like that. It's just like I'm convinced that this swallowing of your anger and this avoiding conflict and this like bending the boundaries, there were noble sacrifices to say, noble sacrifices for love at that, man, and like calling surrender, patience, you know. But with this, like his erosion of kindness, you know what I'm saying, of kindness is brick by brick, you know what I'm saying, built that way, building like one of them safe emotional shelters within itself, but more so like quietly became that cage, you know, you putting up those bricks to hold everything in, but now you're imprisoned by that same logic basically, or same emotions, man. But like every compromise really added another brick to that foundation, you know what I mean, to that cage, to that imprisonment, man. Another lock, another obstacle to put up in front of yourself, man. But like every silence became like a wall, you know, until like he really realized that he didn't fall into this trap, man. He really designed it, you know, and then like he laid the floor himself, like he's building up his own like floor plan, his own foundation, his own like house, his own dwelling really, but within himself, something like that, man. But like that, they shank piece by piece, and you know, he's like this relationship he's really trying to just keep intact, you know. But there's no villain in his story with this, man. It's just a man who just kept backing down, you know what I'm saying, mistaking that survival for wisdom and that peace for love, you know, like a lot of us tend to do, man, especially when we just head, heart, and soul with someone, man, or we got our mind really made up on a certain level, you know, only to really wake up pacing inside that room back and forth, contemplating and thinking about the actions or the missteps you probably have taken. And then like, yeah, man, you really, like say, you made a prison, you know, you got your own 8x6 or your 8x10 cell that you didn't put yourself in, man, and it's like you're lost into your own quiet habits, your own quiet thoughts at that time, man. And by the end of it all, man, you really like just understands that like you don't need change when, you know what I'm saying, you hand make them yourself. You know what I mean? You don't got to get that. When you're Kratos yourself with the blades of Athena, you got these chains, right? You did it yourself, you don't need anything else. You know what I'm saying? But you don't lose when you are already in a super dramatic moment. But just slowly and over time, every single time, you seem to choose that silence over that self-respect. You know, you'll let people walk all over you or just like manipulate you, whatever the case may be. But it's teaching peace. You know what I'm saying? It's teaching people also too on how to cage you. You know what I'm saying? This is built. This is when someone really built their own prison for love, you know what I'm saying, out of love. And this song will break a lot of people, I feel like, if they put themselves in that position to let people know, like, hey, did you let a lot of things slide? Did you let a lot of things that you wouldn't be okay or you wasn't okay with go just because, you know what I'm saying, you was trying to keep the peace? You know, this is one of them relatable songs more so about that self-silencing more than anything else, man. Like I said, you don't need change. You don't need change, excuse me, when you give them to yourself, you know? So it's like, man, you be on chain link fence. That's the first track up. Once again, I told you guys, watch the beat drop when it comes to Rock Messiah, man. But what we got next, man, we got one more coming up, man. You know, we always got the double headers when Rock Messiah's in, man. This one is titled, I'm the Monster Your God Made. All right, so let's go ahead and jump right into that one, man. I'm going to catch you guys here shortly. Let's go. Like we're in ancient Athena. We're in a Dark Souls game right now.
Carved from the ash of a rejected flame, first breast stolen, then given a name. Born in the shadow of a borrowed throne with a spine full of thunder and no true home. They said bow to the light, I said name the law. They called that blasphemy, I call it the flaw. They crowned me with eggs, so fed me the fall. Then etched my silhouette on the temple wall. They stitched my wings out of warning and dread. Told heaven I was better off dead. They needed a beast for the end of the tale, so they sharpened my halo into a blade.
Out there with the Ring of Sauron, Lord of the Rings, the Halo of Sauron.
I'm the monster your God made. Free from the fear that your heaven creates. If I fell, it was gravity scripted and fate. You don't get to curse what your cosmos shaped. I'm the monster your God made. I'm the echo of the first disobeyed. If I burn, it's the
So riding at the apple first, blame him for everything. The snake with the glasses, hilarious.
Before there were churches and crowns of control, before there were debts carved into the soul, there was a
The
question that
Anubis.
split the divine like a fracture, running through perfect design. I was the why that the gates couldn't encase, the doubt in the angel.
My man Rise Anubis.
They call me a heretic long before fire, long before sin never learned how to lie. They wrote me as war so they could be peace, wrote me as hunger so they could be feast. Every empire requires a fall, got face, so they frame my rebellion as cosmos disgrace. I'm the monster your God made. Forth from the fear that your heaven creates. If I fell, it was gravity scripted in fate. You don't get to curse what your cosmos shaped. I'm the monster your God made. I'm the echo of the first disobey.
Zeus Hermes.
The fire you gave, I'm the consequence of the throne you claimed. Before the serpent, before the lie, before the garden learned how to die, there was a throne that demanded.
Where Kratos at, man? Let Kratos pop up in the back. My man's the new God of War, Rotten Messiah.
They didn't cast me down for being a beast. They cast me down for refusing to leave. Now they tell my story in demon skin. Teach the children I'm original sin. They never mention the contract sign, the silent sword or the bloodline bribe. They never say that the heaven runs on chosen amnesia and holy guns. They never tell you the war's not won. It's just rewritten by you, held the sun. They need me buried beneath the floor, so they never answer what I stood for. It fell as a throne, it learned that too from watching heaven do what it do.
Let there be fire.
Monster your God made. Not the devil a design mistake. If I fell, it was heaven that shook. I didn't trip, I was pushed from the book. I'm the monster your God made. Not a
Going through time in Game of Thrones.
The breath you gave, I'm the living proof of the pact you made. You don't get to fear the thing you formed.
That's Odin and Thor. Or is it Marty?
I am the question your God couldn't change.
Not knocking the glasses off is like epic aura farming. All right, y'all, that was the second track up, man, from the Rotten Messiah, man. I'm the monster your God made. My man had jumped through everything. He didn't win. He's the official God of War. He didn't went through Zeus and Hermes. I think that's the name with the little wings on his boots. We done had, he was up there with Odin and Marty, I think it was next to, and whatever sons are. Man, I'm just, could be getting wrong, but it's been a while since I got to my ancient Athena stuff, man. But I think the creativity, man, this kind of stuff, the creativity, and when it comes to like just be able to making music and make your videos, all that kind of stuff, man, is a pivotal part of it, man. I think it's a pivotal part. A lot of people get wrong and they miss the opportunity with, man. I think Rotten every time just like jumping, he knocks it out the park, man. And it's like one of them defiant tracks, man. Of course, back to his old standard, you know, what he's used to, what he gets down with, man. Just really painting himself as that fallen and exile, like born in rejection kind of shaped deity, you know what I'm saying? With like the hypocrisy that comes with all that, man, refusing to accept that label of just being like a monster, you know what I'm saying? He's like, man, forget Hercules, I'm the one. You know what I mean? I'm him, man. You know what I'm saying? He was placed by him, like I said, by heaven, you know what I'm saying? Or that monster label placed on him by heaven, I should say, man. It really like describing being like that cast out, but not for evil, but for questioning that the authority you know, question the figures, question the decision making, things like that, man. Seeking that truth, refusing to do that blind obedience, man. Really exposing what he sees as flaws in this divine design, man, and that institutional control that comes from, man. This song really reframes that traditional fallen angel narrative, you know, arguing that rebellion was inevitable and that gravity scripted in fate. You know what I'm saying? That, you know, it's thing, question everything more so. But and then at the same time, man, the same God, the same heaven, the same deities, things like that, man, that condemned him are responsible for creating that condition that made him who he is. You know, like the ones like you casted me out, but they really only empowered me. You know what I'm saying? My man went to that fight pit and was oil farming with the Glokes on still, man. Like you can't knock. I'm gonna call him Cyclops. You know what I'm saying? He had the glasses on the entire, but the tree and having the snake come out with the glass, it's hilarious, dude. Right? Like that touch between like the opening like violin, cello type soft is that a percussion? Not percussion, wind. That's not even the wind instrument. The violin, whatever that is entitled, instrument. That coming in with that iconic thing, and the glass is iconic. You know what I'm saying? It's like a symbolizer of a rotten song. You know it's rotten when he got that and the smile. But ultimately, like with this man, he's really declaring himself, you know what I'm saying, not a mistake or the devil, but more so like that living consequence of like the throne that was built on fear, on control, and on that unwritten history. You know, really once this is going down, it's like the unanswered question that divinity, you know what I'm saying, divinity itself could not silence. You know what I'm saying? Like Rise out here, he said, I'm gonna expose everything. I'm out here. Here's the darkest secrets of the cosmos, of the heavens. You know what I'm saying? Y'all cast out, but it was not for evil, man. It was because I was telling the truth. Or I was seeking thine truth. You know what I'm saying? I'm the monster your God made, man. Once again, Rob Messiah in the building. Of course, I'm gonna have his previous song linked as well. Be showing up over here shortly, man. Called The Lament of the Strangers. All right, Lament of the Strangers will be popping up shortly here too. So once again, I would implore you guys, man, check out the playlist. They in the description of all the musicians, or I'm sorry, all Rotten Messiah's music. Check that out. Make sure you guys go give a nice little spin. You never know. You might be on a road trip. You might be on your way to work. You might just be cleaning up the house. You want to hear some music. You want to be enthralled. Somebody might pass you the aux. Turn them on to some Rock Messiah, man. Let it pique your mind, pique your brain, get a little knowledge in your head, man. Make you question a couple things, man. Make you seek a little bit more of information out there. It don't hurt. You know what I'm saying? Whether you go left or right, up or down, center or further out, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? No matter, hey, information we put on, I feel like we was put in this world for information. You know what I'm saying? For knowledge. So, man, no, it never hurts. You feel me? So, as always, man, make sure you guys tap in, share the music, hit the little arrow icon, post it out there on your other social media sites, man. Make sure you tag Correct Art, giving it proper respect so other people may come across your post. May also follow that breadcrumb back and check out some of these musicians, man. You know, I upload videos almost every single day, showcasing, pedestalizing, spotlighting these artists, and I'm going to continue to do so as long as you got to continue to come back, rock out with the kids, man. You know what I'm saying? It's always an honor. It's always a pleasure, man. Once again, this was the Rock Messiah. Two of them things, man. And as always, man, from me to you and to next time, and it will be soon. It's your boy, SGFL. I'm out.